I didn't clutch up in the moment. And so she didn't even acknowledge it, which I don't know if that made it like better or worse. She just was like,
you should pray for that duck also.
Much easier with more transportation options. The morning commute has been transformed by on-demand ride-hailing and sharing, e-bikes, and scooters. With this growth in technology comes opportunity. Location services from Here Technologies can help optimize your operation. Real-time location data lets you deploy vehicles to where demand is, and accurate positioning and routing helps minimize